Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles. In the last episode, we did all the fun things at the Bank of the West Vassal Place thing. And we also got the first skirmish done, and off screen I did that skirmish a few more times, so we're going to go to headquarters and turn in all of our stuff for now. Who knows, there might be something new there. Or that's probably just, yep, that's after. Anyway, I've got some money, so let's go to R&D and see if we can't buy all the stuff. I probably have too much money.
Welcome, bro.
Leon, bro! Awesome. Alright, let's see, what do we got? Gotta go body enhancements here. We can go... Ooh, anti-armor rounds. Reinforced body, I would like. Yes, I want that. DCT, I have no idea what that stands for. The rest of that I could do without. Attack support, I can't do anything else with. Tread support, radiator upgrade, I want that. And, let's see, hardened plate is new, and we place that there. Alright, let's go for rifles and stuff. Let's see, can we do any of the things here? I doubt it. Gotta be sure. Blast suits and rifles, nope, so we might as well spend the rest of our money on the Edelweiss. And let's go ahead and get the last Tread and others spare belts for Tread HB, might as well. There's small upgrades. Eventually these upgrades get big and you have to kind of decide what to put where. So, alright, so we might as well spend 42 on the anti-armor rounds. Very good. Especially since eventually we're going to be coming up against pretty good armor. And steel armor to get increased body defense. And kaboom! We are Dunsky Doodles here for now.
Come back again soon, bro. I mean it, man.
I love Leon. He's awesome. He's like the best NPC that has ever existed. So we're going to go to the training field now. And you don't get new recruits after skirmishes, unfortunately.
Welcome to your worst nightmare, maggot.
I will not do drill sergeant voice.
All you want.
Anyway, I could get a few levels here. I want to definitely get scouts up. Scouts and shock troopers are very important early on. And snipers really need the experience, as do lancers. So let's go ahead and do that first. I can wait on the lancers for a bit. And levels up around the board. Level 4, level 2, and level 3. Whatever. What we got?
Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the scouts.
Awesome.
Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the shock troopers.
Awesome. Alright, what do we got here? Scouts, undodgeable shot. Attacks have a set probability of being impossible for enemies to invade. That's a good one. Invasion boost, increased evasion, that's okay. Sighting. Accuracy improved after sighting an enemy, that's pretty damn good. She also gets undodgeable shot. She gets stealth, defenses are strengthened when hidden, that's pretty cool. And she also gets undodgeable shot. She said shock troopers, right? Undercover fire. When crouching, attack power is boosted, that's cool. Same thing there. First aid boost for Vice, increased Ragnade heals. She gets melee skills. If she's close to an enemy, her attack power goes up, which is really good since shock troopers do their best damage close to enemies. And also undercover fire. She also does really good damage against lancers, apparently. Alright, and the rest of those are okay. I can get another level out of my scouts, but probably not more than that. This could get me the aim boost order, though. Oh, I didn't know you can even speed that up. Awesome. Nope, nothing. I can get another level out of them, and not quite another level for NGs, but I could. I'm going to make these guys only need 2k to level. Alright, level 6 Scout. That is going to be very useful.
Good work, maggots.
Another potential. Awesome. No new order, though, which kind of stinks. Alright, let's see what we got here. First aid boost for Alicia, that's awesome. Wavy, Power Scout. Sighting 5 or more units grants boost to both evasion and attack power, that's awesome. He also gets first aid boost. She gets Nocturnal, allowing for visibility equal to that of the middle of the day at night, which is useful for night maps, although there are not too many of those. Skilled Assassin. If able to successfully land an attack without being noticed, attack and evasion rise, that's cool. And lastly, she also gets that as well. If she could just, not have the chatty boost. Anyway, that will lead to the end of this. I will meet you guys back at the book. Okay, guys, we are back, and we're going on to the next couple of pages of Chapter 3 before advancing to Chapter 4. Let's just go with it. If I could learn to talk properly. We're about to meet a pretty cool NPC, actually. Woken standing on that tank being all awesome and shit.
Hey there!
Sure, take the picture.
Squad 7 by any chance, are ya?
Yes, that's us.
Bingo! I've been looking for you. Meaning you, hot stuff, on the tank.
Excuse me,
That must make you Lieutenant Gunther, am I right?
Yeah. Yes, that's me.
Oopsie daisy.
What? Hey, you can't...
Ah, nice to meet you too. Now, let's get right to the questions. So, you're the son of the great General Gunther, huh? You look awfully young. How old are you anyway? Must be your first war, huh? What's been the hardest experience so far? Wait, happiest. No, funniest. I'd also like to know hobbies, favorite foods, what you do on your days
hey,
off.
lady! This is a combat zone. Excuse me, but what are you doing here anyway?
Hey, give me a break, will ya? Scoops are near danger, and I'm near scoops. That's right. The name's Ellet. I'm GBS Radio's top woman reporter. I smell a story, a good story, and you guys are it.
So, you're a reporter?
Very good, I'm a reporter, yes.
Ugh.
I've been assigned to Squad 7 to conduct a series of interviews, thank you. Now, let's get back to those questions, shall we?
Joy. Just what you need. She becomes better, I promise. But, yeah, as you can tell from the next panel, it breeds some distrust. Thank you, game, for making that obvious. Load, please. Clocks. Thank you.
Now he's giving interviews? Who does he think he is?
Rosie, shut the fuck up.
Ooh, look at him. Son of some big hero. Please. He's still a schoolboy.
Well, he just commanded you to a nice victory. Should shut the fuck up.
No kidding. A
Largo.
little win and he's the new Grand Duke. I hate kids.
I love Largo.
Whatever. He'll learn soon enough. Only one thing matters out there in the field, and that's experience.
He's got a point there, honestly. But they could be a little bit more grateful. And finally, Chapter 4.
Chapter 4, Operation Cloudburst.
Personnel tab, and weaponry, and glossary. These 3 different tabs offer information on the game's cast, aims, and the arms they wield, and all the fun stuff, and you can use tab select, automatically updated through the game's plot. So, and we also have Castlefront Street and the War Cemetery. So first of all, let's go ahead and look at the personnel screen, just to show you guys. And as you can see, these are bios on every single person you have unlocked. And you can switch with them with the bumpers, and they get increased stuff as the game goes on. You can change their outfit as well, so I'm going to make him like that. 22, son of the late hero Belgian Gunther, blah blah blah. Alicia, 19, she gets a change in outfit. I prefer her militia outfit, honestly. And then Isara, she gets a change in outfit. And then Faldio, Eleanor Verrat. Wait, she has a change in outfit? I did not know that. Nice. Age 36 for Largo. Bridget, 27. Kreese, I still can't pronounce his name right. Leon Bro. Gords von Dalman, D-Bag. Martha, of course. Miss Prego. Martha's baby who gets no name. Drill instructor. Belgian Gunther. Tamer. And then we get into our actual troops. Kevin, Haynes, Mika, Weiss, all those fun people. Does this give me a clue as to where he's from? So you have a roams the globe seeking adventure. Nation far. Oh yeah, I don't know. It doesn't give me the lowdown. So let's go ahead and go into the weaponry tab. And here you can see all the different weapons used. The Galleon standard rifle for us. ZM car, standard rifle for them. Mags, our standard MG. ZM MP, their standard MG. Lankar, our lance. GSR, our sniper. B-type grenade, our grenade. WBF thing, used by the Imperial Army. Edelweiss, enemy light tank. That gets updated as time goes on, obviously. Man, so much stuff. The glossary, basically, this gives you a lot of different backstories that you may not have known if you didn't play, look at it. You get history, topography, the Principality, different cities, all that fun stuff, and then you've got the Imperial Alliance, the European calendar, First and Second Wars, Universal Conscription, National Arsenal, Galleon Army, Tanks, Ragnite, Uses of Ragnite, and Lion's Paw, and this gets updated as the game goes on as well. We're going to go to headquarters and check out the 2 new things we have, neither of which I have the money or experience to do, but I'm going to show you guys anyway. Because you need money and experience for these next 2 things, by the way. So, we are going to go to Castle Front Street, since it's probably the quickest thing to do.
Hey, Lieutenant! Off duty today?
Possibly.
Your timing's perfect. There's something I want to show you. Won't take but a minute. Come on. Ta-da! It's the writing on the wall. Written and published by yours truly.
So she literally just writes on a wall.
Why do this when I already have a radio news gig, you say? Sure, I could leave it up to the print news guys, but they're all lapdogs. The government censors everything.
Hello, that's America right there.
And not just a little cut here and there. In some cases, they'll bend the harsh truth into candy-sweet propaganda.
Basically what the government always does.
I'm so sick of it. I want to give my readers the truth. That includes the bad stuff, too.
And that's journalism, folks.
So, this is my brilliant plan. The writing on the wall.
Anyone thinking about becoming a journalist, report everything, not just what everyone tells you to.
Some things were only possible in out-of-the-way spots like this. Out of sight from those government goons. I'll keep this space filled with up-to-date, absolutely factual info. No censorship.
No censorship.
And your exploits will feature heavily, I'm sure. So yeah, come by and have a read sometime.
There we are. You get a couple of things here where you can actually read newspaper articles, Signs of Galleon Resistance, Flames of War, all that fun stuff. Eventually, if you come over here, she'll ask for funding, which is actually needed for a cutscene later in the game, so...
And while you're here...
This is where she brings it up.
I want to put a book out someday, right? To put the truth in the hands of the people. But I'm just a radio news grunt, you know? I'll be paying for everything out of my own pocket. So, I figured I'd ask you. Think you could find it in your wallet's heart to help a girl get started? I'd make it worth your while. You guys could feature in the book I write. I still haven't decided what all I want to put in it, but I promise it'll be all about you. See this fat stack of notes? Got a ton of material already. So how about it? Call it an investment in the future rising star of authordom. Please.
So yeah, you can do this to get different little side scenes that you don't actually need and are completely optional, but getting all of these leads to some potentials in some of the people, like including a lot of backstory. Some of the, like Largo and I think Alicia, you can't get their last hidden potential without going through Castle Front Street, so it's definitely worth it. So I did have the money.
Thanks a million.
And we're probably going to do that now, actually. I'm going to do them as they pop
I
up.
plan on putting out new editions periodically, so drop by to check it out often. Especially after you've made some headlines on the battlefield. That's the perfect time to strike.
She's basically saying after a battle check back, she might have something new.
I'm counting on you out there, Welkin. You need to keep me supplied with exciting material.
Hooray! We are now the lapdogs of a journalist. We're going to go to the war cemetery now. And appropriate music, of course.
Paying your respects? Sorry. I suppose that was a foolish question.
I'm kind of wondering, is this guy the weapon seller from Resident Evil?
Actually, no, sir. I'm not here visiting anyone in particular.
Oh. Then might I ask what brings you to a place like this?
I find it sobering, standing here in front of all those who died in the last war. That and seeing this much death reminds me that humans are just another part of nature.
Don't suppose I've ever heard that before. Judging from your clothes, you're militia.
And that's not even an insult. His clothes are nice.
Yes, sir. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther. I'm in charge of Squad 7, Regiment 3.
Gunther. I see. Squad leader. Very impressive for a young man.
I suppose an aged gentleman would know.
Not at all, sir. I'm still woefully inexperienced. One wrong order from me and my squad could wind up here. It's a huge responsibility.
You respect the weight of their lives. Here, let me teach you a special order.
An order, sir? I'm sorry. Who did you say you were?
Some random old guy who knows some orders.
Just a leftover from the last war. I'm afraid my orders require some experience, though. I can't in good faith teach them to those who lack the maturity to use them properly. Now, let's see.
Basically, he'll give you a random one at the end of every chapter, and if you missed one, he will still give it to you. He'll just give it to you after the new one. And it's not in any order where you get them, but I think the first one is generally one of two things.
I'll teach you sniper support today.
Okay, one of three things. That's not one I've seen out of the first one.
Use it to request backup from allied snipers to snipe a single enemy target.
This doesn't increase your sniper's aim. It causes one enemy to be sniped by snipers.
Well,
it will cost 6,500. These orders are expensive, but a lot of them are very much worth it. I don't have the experience, though.
I see. I hope we'll meet again. Should you wish, you can likely find me here.
Yeah, that seems good. But yeah, like, say I need to progress to the next chapter without grinding up experience for that, I can still go back and he'll have a new order for me, and I'll have to purchase that, but then I can get the old order as well, so... A new report has been added. Just needed a drink. Anyway, you can see the report was, like, right over there. Tabs, and then episode select. We can go to the left, and...
Report. Ellet embedded.
They are between chapters, so in between Chapter 3 and Chapter 4 is Ellet embedded. This is generally what happened in between the third battle and the fourth battle. So, you can get a lot of backstory by doing these. I'm going to do Ellet embedded and then call the episode there, since there's still a whole bunch to do. I might do the other stuff before the next battle as well, though.
Squad 7 of Regiment 3. My first impression, good. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, squad leader. Next in command, Sergeant Alicia Melchiot.
Such good pictures, by the way.
That lieutenant looks softer than I'd expect for the son of the late General Gunther. And her hometown is Brule, same as Gunther. Could be childhood friends. But if I'm lucky, they were childhood sweethearts.
Womp.
I'll just have to find out how close they are. Next on the list, Sergeant Largo Potter and Corporal Bridget Stark. Oh wait, that's right. Stark had a nickname. Gotta jot that down. Goes by Rosie. There. Looks like those two don't trust Gunther much yet. That could be good. Could be really good. Who does that leave? Right, the tank pilot, Corporal Isara Gunther. Huh, she's the lieutenant's sister. Now that's strange. She looks dark-skinned to me. Wonder how that comes into the picture. You couldn't ask for a more colorful crew than that, could you?
Looks like she struck
Tells
gold.
me these guys are different than the usual troop somehow. Maybe my keen journalistic instincts?
Show off.
The truth's not gonna uncover itself. Here I come. Ready or not?
She's apparently playing hide and seek now. Alright, let's just go straight into Largo and Rosie. Get more comfortable in my chair here. Wait to hear these guys bash her so hard.
Oh, there's Sergeant Potter. And Corporal Stark with him. Hey, guys! Mind if I ask a few questions? It'll only take a second.
Sure it will.
What? Like an interview? What do you want to go interviewing us for?
Aw, come on, big guy. I bet we'd make better topics than some rich kid.
That is very true.
Wonderful. Let's start with you then, Largo. You fought in the first European War, right?
Yeah, I've been a soldier ever since, too. I'm what you'd call a seasoned warrior, see?
And why did you choose to stay in the force? Most people try to avoid the soldiering life.
It's an honest living, plus I got my reasons. Besides, I ain't the only one. Look at Elle.
Elle? Who's Elle?
Eleanor Varrot.
If I had to guess, I'd say Eleanor Varrot. Captain Varrot, that is. 3rd Regiment. It seems you've got quite a history with her. Care to fill in some details for us?
Too saucy for newsprint, I'm afraid.
There ain't no details. Is this the trash you want to write about? Look, I'm a busy guy. I'm out of here.
Hey, Largo, wait up!
Yeah, you were left with her.
Just let him go. We can have a little chat, just the two of us girls.
Oh boy.
So, Rosie. Can I call you Rosie? Beautiful name, by the way. Do you like flowers?
I used to sing at a bar. It was hardly a flower patch, but my nickname there stuck. Tell you what, though. Some customers came from miles away just to hear me sing.
At first I didn't believe that until I heard her sing.
My. So why's a pretty young songbird with a voice as sweet as a rose so
Callous, bitter.
thorny towards Lieutenant Gunther and all those others?
I just ain't trusting my back to a stinking dark hair is all.
Of course.
Traumatic past experience with a dark sin leave you bitter, maybe?
Think what you want. I got better things to do than sit around gabbing about him is all.
Racist bitch.
You can put me down as allergic, yeah? Just chatting and I'm starting to feel sick.
Yeah, she's a bit racist. Just a bit.
Bet she'd spill the beans if you got her riled up enough. Maybe next time. Still, a veteran carrying a torch for his captain and a Darkson-hating chanteuse? They may be cranky, but they're characters.
Yeah, she's gonna have fun with these characters. I know I do. I love having fun at their expense sometimes. And we have 2 more. Isara and then Alicia. And then we can call it a day because I'm at 23 minutes now. This is taking longer than I thought. I'm trying to make these videos a bit longer. It's a slower paced game.
Oh, hello, Miss Ellet. How are you?
Not at all surprised.
A little freaked out now. You didn't even bat an eye at that. You were staring at the sky pretty intently. Something up there we should know about?
Nope.
I'd like to fly. Well, actually, I'd like to fly my brother.
Fly your brother? Care to expound on that?
No, not really.
You don't seem the type to have her head in the clouds. It's very romantic.
Of course it is.
I believe myself to be quite logical, really. Too logical, perhaps.
Oh my god, she's Spock.
Okay, so if you don't mind my asking, how exactly are you and your brother related? Wait, let's leave that for now. How would you describe your brother as a person?
Welks is... objectively speaking, he can seem a little strange sometimes.
Yay.
I see. Although I'm a little unsure of what that means, coming from you.
Bitch.
But he is a very kind person, and loyal. Anytime my heritage brought me trouble, he was the first to come to my defense.
I see. Sounds like you really love him, huh?
I would say I respect him a great deal.
Oh, that's cute.
Gotcha. Sounds like you lucked out in the sibling department then.
Yes, very much so. That's why I'd like to give him the opportunity to fly.
You're a little bit early in the era for flying, unfortunately.
Still not sure I follow that exactly, but we'll leave that for another day. Thanks for your time. Next up, squad leader Gunther himself.
Yay! We got to interview Sarah, although they skated over her quite a bit because they... Yeah. Anywho, it's time for Welkin and Alicia to be interviewed simultaneously. And of course they will be in their tent.
Hello! Are you ready for your big interview?
No.
Hello, Miss Ellet. Hard at work again, I see.
Thinly veiled sarcasm.
Didn't you already interview him before?
Oh, Alicia, I wanted to get in a chat with you today, too.
Whoops.
Wait, really? You're going to write an article about me?
Oh, see, now she's flattered.
Can't say whether it'll make the paper, but I do have some questions for you. You've been at Lieutenant Gunther's side since you left Brule. Tell me what he's like.
Wait a minute. You want to interview me about him?
Ha!
Well, let's see. We only met just a few days ago, but he's a pretty interesting person. You never know what he's going to say next.
That's true.
I see. So, forget he's your boss for a second. What do you think of him as a guy?
Womp womp womp.
What? I've never really thought about it. I don't know.
Ha!
Is that so? Well, Lieutenant Gunther, care to comment in her place? Lieutenant, where'd he go?
Huh? Oh, sorry. There was just this crazy-looking bug. I got distracted.
See? Never know what he's gonna say next.
See what I mean? He's an interesting guy, if unpredictable.
No kidding. Now, Lieutenant Gunther, I have a couple of questions for you.
Prepare to get all deep and such.
First up, how do you feel about this war, as the son of a hero from the First European War?
Same as anybody else, I guess. I want it to be over.
Good answer.
Are people looking at me as the son of a hero? Well, maybe I am, but I'm still just me.
Another good answer.
Okay then, let's talk about you. What are you fighting for?
Conscription, that's what I'm fighting for.
I feel like the present world is made up of things we've inherited from the past. We get life and a home from our parents, knowledge from our teachers. And not just the good stuff. Take prejudice against Darksons. That's learned behavior.
Another good point.
Every creature out there is trying to pass things along to future generations. I want to pass on what I think is right. I'm fighting for the ability to do that.
Another good answer.
Thank you very much. That's all I've got for you today.
Yeah, she can only handle so much deep Welkin for a day. That sounded very wrong. I'm sorry.
Great. We're done? I want to get back to that fascinating insect again.
I would facepalm if I didn't have headphones on.
You really hit the nail on the head. He's as entertaining as he is unpredictable. I was planning on moving along to the next squad after interviewing everyone in Squad 7.
No, you're not. You're staying.
I'll stick around and learn a bit more about you Sevens, if you don't mind.
Not at all. Just try to stay out of the combat zones, for your own safety.
Hooray!
I'm not making any promises.
Oh, she gonna die now.
I go where the scoop takes me. That's just how I roll.
They had to use that phrase in this game? No. No. And Ellet Embedded is finished. You actually need to finish these to get all the additional content. And we are going to start on Operation Cloudburst in the next episode, and I promise you I will finish Operation Cloudburst in the next episode. It could be an hour long, actually. I hope it's not. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. 28 minutes long. Please make sure to tell me if you like the longer videos or not. And make sure, if you did like the video, hit the like button. Let's try to get up to 5 likes today. Make sure to leave me a comment, guys. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, take care.